She looked me in the eyes one evening and said the words I never expected to hear. I need time to heal. At first, I didn't even understand what she meant. Heal from what? We were married, we had built a life together, and I thought we were happy. But she was serious. She said she needed space, time away from me, to figure out her emotions. I felt like the ground under me was crumbling. How do you argue with someone who says they need time to heal? You can't. So I nodded, even though inside I was breaking apart. The days after that were empty. I would wake up in silence, staring at the side of the bed where she used to be. I tried to tell myself this was temporary, that she would come back once she realized how much we meant to each other. I gave her what she asked for, space. I thought giving her this chance to heal would make us stronger in the end. I believed this was just a chapter we needed to survive. But while I was waiting, while I was holding on to hope, she was moving in a completely different direction. She wasn't healing. She was meeting someone else. Not a close friend, not someone she had history with, just a guy she barely knew. And within weeks, she was carrying his child. The very same woman who told me she needed time to fix herself was starting a brand new life with a stranger. The moment she told me she was pregnant, my entire world shattered. I couldn't understand how someone could move on that quickly, how she could say she needed healing and then give herself to another man so easily. When she first left, I tried to be strong. I told myself this was just a pause, not an ending. I kept replaying our memories in my mind, the trips we took, the nights we laughed until we couldn't breathe, the promises we made when we stood in front of everyone and said forever. Those memories became my comfort and also my torture. Because the more I thought about them, the more I realized I was holding on to something that might already be gone. Every day felt like walking through fog. I went to work, I came home, I cooked for one, and I sat in silence. I would check my phone more times than I could count, waiting for her message, hoping she would say, I miss you. I'm ready to come back. But the silence was louder than any words. She wasn't coming back. At least, not in the way I hoped. Then came the moment that crushed me. A simple conversation, one I'll never forget. She told me the truth. She had been with someone else. Not only that, but she was carrying his child. I couldn't process it. My hands shook. My chest felt like it had been ripped open. I kept asking myself, how could she do this so quickly? How could she find comfort in someone else's arms while I was sitting alone, believing in us? The betrayal cut deeper than anything I'd ever felt. It wasn't just about the pregnancy. It was about the lies, the false hope, the way she let me wait while she built a new story with someone else. I realized the woman I loved had already moved on,